I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance.
Whether you were
again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester, I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive. I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail. Let me do one thing at a time. You're constantly interrupting me.
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired, Mr.
Stop interrupting me, Mr. Lester.
Damn.
And so I'm going to deny the request for a personal recognizance bond.
That's crazy.
Get ready, because today's courtroom session is something else. We've got Mr. Lester, who insists he doesn't have to follow the law like everyone else. From the start, the judge makes it clear that won't fly. The exchange quickly turns heated, and Lester is clearly out of his depth. Here's the truth. Claiming you're above the law doesn't erase your responsibilities. Courts don't accept it. Neither did his own lawyer, who actually walked out of the case. Honestly, I can't blame him. Now, here's where it really picks up. Lester isn't just arguing about paperwork. He's facing a serious charge. On top of that, he starts demanding a special attorney as if that's going to change anything. Watching it unfold feels less like a defense and more like someone trying to rewrite reality. The whole thing goes downhill fast, getting louder and messier by the minute. Then Lester claims he's been targeted by officers for days. But the way he carries on in court, it feels more like he's the one causing problems, especially with how he talks to the judge. Showing up in court and trying to play the victim while making
hearing in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference and also in person. We are, or first let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B.B. McClure, on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Michael Dagger-Margosian for Mr. Lester.
All right, and Mr. Dagger-Margosian, where do we stand with Mr. Lester's case today?
Your Honor, at this point, I don't. There's a breakdown of attorney-client relationship. I can't move forward and represent Mr. Lester. I've without getting into the details. Obviously, those are privileged, but it's clear that Mr. Lester either needs to move forward pro se, and I can certainly be on standby, or I can conflict this out. But our office is not going to be able to represent Mr. Lester.
Yeah, I would like the ACLU to pour. I poured everything to the ACLU. They already have my file and the Civil Rights Commission.
Mr. Lester, I'm sorry, but the microphone at the jail is really bad. There's a bad echo there.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I can hear you. The issue is if you could talk not quite so loudly, because it's an echo in the room that causes the problem.
I'm the ACLU and the Civil Rights Commission already are on this. You can move my file to those. I have sent them my complaints. I've also got the failure to appear, what I was picked up for in the first place, was dismissed. And Mr. Bargosian is trying to move forward with a trial. And I'm not feeling that. I want to move forward immediate dismissal because I was harassed for 3 days. And they already have wind of this. They should be asking for the body cams from August 2nd, as well as the 4th. I still haven't went over any evidence. So the Civil Rights Commission has my paperwork, my affidavits rather, and the ACLU is on standby as well. I just rather for my whole file to go to them and let them represent them. Let them take a look at what's going on. I don't have any transcripts. I haven't talked to Ms. Margosian since then. I had to have the jail email the courts for a court date because I've been sitting here for so long. Like I said, the failure to appear got dismissed. That's what I was picked up for originally.
Okay, so Mr. Lester, you've been charged with possession of methamphetamine and 2 counts of assaulting, resisting,
making life difficult for everyone else? That never works. What makes it worse is how self-destructive his approach is. If he had simply worked with his attorney, he might already be moving past this. Instead, he keeps provoking the judge, practically begging for a contempt charge, which, by the way, can add weeks or even months to a sentence. It's like he'd rather stir chaos than resolve anything. And then comes the breaking point. Lester throws out accusations against the judge with no evidence. That's one of the quickest ways to sink your own case. The remarkable part is that the judge kept his composure through most of it. But eventually, enough was enough, and contempt was on the table, and in my view,
by the public defender's office, and they are requesting to withdraw as your attorney at this point. If that were to happen, another attorney would be assigned to you
I just said the ACLU. I don't know what part of that nobody understands, but the ACLU is on standby as well as the Civil Rights Commission. I said it again. You can forward that all over there to them, and they'll take the case without no money. You know it like
All
I
right,
know it.
so Mr. Lester, that is not an option that I have to send this case over to the ACLU. If you want the ACLU.
I do though, because I do though. So let's get that understood. Now I have that opportunity to do that, and I'm requesting that on record.
Okay, you can request that, but the court is not in a position to do that. If you want someone else to represent.
I am, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not simple as you just putting the case together and sending it to him. It's not even you. Mr. Margosian can do it. It's not even your office that needs to do it.
Mr. Lester, please don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you.
Right. Here we go.
All right. Right now, the public defender's office represents you.
No, they don't. He just said he didn't want to represent.
All right, Mr. Lester is off camera. I don't know whether he's still in the room.
I'm standing right here. I can hear every word. I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance.
All right, Mr. Lester, are you in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw from your case?
That's on him. Like I said before, I wanted to go to the ACLU or the Civil Rights Commission. I'm going to say it again for the court of record. They are on standby. They already know about all of this. I shouldn't have never been picked up in the first place. I was harassed for 3 days. 3 days. And you have the transcripts right there in front of you when the officers admitted.
It was absolutely justified. So here's the takeaway. You can only deflect and blame others for so long before the court puts a stop to it. Whether Lester truly believes his arguments or is just trying to wear everyone down, the end result is the same. His own actions are making things far worse. What do you think? Was the judge too strict, or was it exactly what the situation called for?
Mr. Lester, I need a yes or no answer to the question of whether you were.
Again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester, I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive and you are not allowing this court process to continue. I'm going to give this one more opportunity. I'm going to unmute your device. I'm going to ask you the question. If you don't answer, or if you continue with this disruptive behavior, I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail.
Very unprofessional.
Mr. Lester, are you in agreement or are you not in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw as your attorney?
Would you please? Yeah, I'm in agreement. Okay? Please send that file over to the ACLU, please. I'm in agreement with that. Mr. Margosian, are you in agreement with you send that over to the ACLU, please?
Can I get like a contact information? I mean, I don't just send a file to
okay, yeah, but you know where the ACLU office is. I can get that to you. Yes, no problem. You can go off screen and I can get that to you. I have it right here in front of you. No problem. No problem.
And if that for whatever reason, I mean, that's outside the norm of what
I'm not. It's as simple as saying my rights have been violated. You know that. We're not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not doing it.
All right. Mr. Lester, please stop. So Mr. Lester has consented to Mr. Dagger Margosian withdrawing as his attorney. If there's some arrangement for Mr. Dagger Margosian to send information to the ACLU, that is, the court has no control over whether he is going to do that, and the court has no authority to require him to do that.
And Your Honor,
what the court is required to do under this process is to provide for the appointment of a special public defender. If Mr. Lester can get the ACLU to represent him, then you need to make arrangements to do that. And if there's an appearance filed by the ACLU, then they are welcome to represent him. But as it stands now, he is without attorney, and the court will make the appropriate arrangements to have a special public defender appointed. If the ACLU wants to substitute in place of that person, they are welcome to do so.
Yeah. I also like for a PR bond. I've been sitting here almost 180 days. My bond is ridiculous. My family's not going to be able to pay that.
All right, I will adjourn this case to February 7th.
I'm requesting a bond, please, for the court of record.
Mr. Lester, let me do one thing at a time. You're constantly interrupting me.
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired, Mr.
Stop
O'Shea.
interrupting me, Mr. Lester.